Hello YouTube, welcome to BigTimeKnights here for Frieren, Season 1, Episode 14, and we're just going to get right into it, so make sure to like the video, comment what you think about the episode, and subscribe to the channel. Alright guys, here we go.
This town seems to have a lot of nice stalls. If you want to, I suppose.
I would assume Frieren gets like deja vu so many times. It's crazy.
If you weren't aware, today is Fern's birthday. And unfortunately, Shark forgot to get her a gift. She's not taking it well. If you ask me, you were a bit too harsh this time. You never listened to a single thing that poor lad has to say.
To be honest, I didn't get you anything either. When it comes to us men, we couldn't care less about trivial dates.
Oh god, that's the wrong thing to say.
I got my knees.
Dude smokes all the time. He's definitely not living as long as Haito.
I understand. It's not that you don't like the guy. You just aren't used to keeping the company of men your own age. I hope to be young. No matter. Choose whatever you want. We can take a look at some other shops too.
Thanks, but that's quite alright.
Fine. Guess
It's the thought that counts.
Sure, he's slow on the uptake, but he's just a kid. You want to make up with him, yes? Remember that people can't know how you feel until you tell them.
Guess you're right.
I'm gonna head back to the inn now.
One thing. I'm sorry about all the kicking.
Yeah, Fern needs to work on that. It's not right to physically, harm other people because you're upset about things. Like even in real life, like it might not seem like your wife or girlfriend or something is hitting on you because it doesn't really hurt that much, but she's still hitting you. That's still some type of violence.
Sorry.
Like that's not okay.
I dig myself out of a hole, so I didn't say anything. Because I got nervous and I was worried you might become even more mad at me.
That wouldn't have made me mad in the slightest.
Well, how is he supposed to know? You're always mad at me or calling me a pervert.
I was too harsh with you.
Please.
She's apologizing now.
You're used to it. That's in poor taste, Frieren.
You're doing the same.
I'm just glad that they made up. The older you get, the better you start understanding relationships. The better you can do that, the fewer conflicts arise. Arguments like that are a privilege of the young. This can't have been easy for you, Frieren.
You know who you're talking
Looking
to?
after two kids, all alone.
You understand relationships?
I love the subtle movements in this anime, like what Frieren just did when she like kind of just grabbed her ear. Maybe she has some hair there. Like it's those attention to details that I really enjoy.
How kind, but I doubt you understand just how a withering human like me might feel. So how do you intend to please me?
That imagery just looks silly, but it's nice.
I must admit that was much nicer.
Yeah, exactly. It's nice.
Once I get to empty. What do you think you're doing, Frieren?
Praising.
In my opinion, thank you, sir. This area has an extreme deficit of passenger carriages.
We must all help our fellow man in times of need. I work as a merchant, selling my wares in the town up ahead. I supply the people there with fine accessories.
I just thought of the wagon scene in Berserk
Salesman, aren't you?
for some reason, and how Guts got picked up by you guys know what happened, and it's nothing but tragedy. Off of something that was seemingly very
It's a
nice.
great design. I have a ring with the very same pattern on it. It was a gift from him for a job well done.
Completely different worlds. Holy crap.
I've never seen it. Let me think.
Fern would do alright for herself in that world, but
Over here?
against certain enemies.
Finally.
Maybe not against the God Hand though. Oh, tragedy! Just maybe I was right to think about Berserk. Maybe I was right.
Sorry, I let my guard down. Avian monsters. Have you ever seen a flying carriage before?
Yeah, we're in one right now.
This may come as a surprise, but it has only been 40 short years since humankind first learned how to fly. Until then, the skies were the exclusive domain of demons and monsters. The flying magic you see us use today is actually a demon spell mankind was able to repurpose.
Nobody's looking for a lecture, okay? So can you make the carriage levitate or not?
We can't adapt their spell because we've merely copied the habit.
Everything's always a lesson with Frieren.
Things to abandoned ship. I'll fly out with our new merchant ally. Confirm you leave with Zion. Understood, ma'am.
I'll get my cargo together.
Hey, and me?
I figured that you could jump down.
What are you talking about?
You jumped down from pretty high before.
From any height without getting so much as a scratch.
This is a dwarf. Their bones are sturdy. That like is completely different.
What's wrong with this man?
Haito was appalled. I need to calculate if I have the power to stop a free fall. If I can't sufficiently reduce the force of our plummet, we'll be grounded.
Just having casual conversation. Now this is cool. Holy crap.
I suppose her idea is worth a shot.
Man, so this merchant was taking risks. This is why people didn't have carriages and going through, or why there was a shortage.
What's worse is she
They've been getting mopped up. Man, that Berserk reference came at a right, because I could see it happening. Exactly how it happened, man.
Oh, right. This is what Mr. Shark got me for my birthday.
I spent 3 whole hours picking out that thing. So you ended up being the one to choose.
I wanted him to pick whatever he thought would be best.
Truth. What about this one? 3 hours of trying to gauge her reactions. Finally knows that it's your personal.
Guys, she can hear
I
you.
hear everything you're saying.
Yeah.
It was all worth it since she likes it so much.
Your companion.
Romantic statement. That design is of a mirrored lotus. In the language of flowers, it means eternal love. Around these parts, it's a common symbol they give to another.
Mr. Shark?
I have no idea, okay? It's all a misunderstanding. You think I've got the first.
Well, she's the one that technically picked it out, right?
You're an idiot.
I'm being even meaner than usual.
Or with her approval, that is.
Nothing. I wouldn't dream of it.
Something funny tonight.
Why is this guy always eyeing them in their like relationship? Like, okay, we get it. Frieren has this nature about her that she's always like limp. Like, it's like whatever body part she's not really using, she doesn't expend the energy to use it. Like, it will just go limp. I'm not using my legs, they just go limp. Not using my left arm, it just goes limp. Like, I guess it's her way of conserving energy. That's nice. I mean, the dude would have been dead if he weren't traveling with them. Like he stated.
The bracelet does. In flower language, that means eternal love.
I didn't realize that. It doesn't matter. I seriously doubt Himmel knew what it meant either.
I think he did.
Regardless.
I wish you would have told me sooner. Given my line of work, I'm typically the first stop when folks in my village lose valuable jewelry. This is a spell for finding lost accessories. I was intending to give it to you as a reward for all your assistance with my carriage and horse.
spell for lost jewelry. How you like specific? Look at the art. It's like a Studio Ghibli right here.
This one will do.
That was too easy. You should put
Himmel was truly in love with Frieren.
What's wrong?
And she didn't realize that until very late. It seemed like he didn't really have a family. He kind of wanted to just be with her. Or did he have a family? I don't think he did.
Frieren.
Yes.
Did he get down on his knees? Is this his way of kind of like proposing to her in a way? I don't know. I wonder if she would have, how she would have reacted if he would have said, came out with his true feelings to her back then. It probably would have been a good time. She probably would have probably brushed it aside or something. I mean, now she realizes, but back then, I don't know. That was a nice episode. Now that one was a lot faster paced than the previous one. But anyways, thank you guys for watching. Make sure to Make sure to comment what you think about the episode. Like the video and subscribe to the channel. Until next time, guys. Peace.